satellite around the world. Be prepared. The future is now. You are the next lucky contestant. I've always loved this game. Even when I played as a child, I've always loved this game. Alright, let's get started. Alright, obviously I'm going to have one player. Just gonna show off the menu stuff. Alright, start. I haven't turned on turbo yet or anything. I'm just going to show off some original, how it looks first, and I'll show you the play. Sorry if the buttons make noise or anything, it's too loud. Alright, as you can see right now, I'm just shooting automatically. I mean, just by myself, as you would if you were playing out the Super Advantage, or just with a regular Super Pad. Okay, now I'm going to turn on some auto. I'm not sure which direction I'll be shooting, it's just whichever ones I don't have whenever I get more enemies. Okay, and turning on the auto, as you can see, I'm not pressing any buttons right now. I have to move up to dial. I'm not pressing any buttons. I just switched on the turbo, and right I went. Oh crap, that's close. But yeah, you can see whenever I switch it on, it shoots automatically for me, which is probably the best thing about the Super Advantage. That's the main aspect, really. Just going to show you that. Crap. Trying to get a good hold on him here. Alright. And yeah, and that actually can work with any of the button features. So, say I'm playing a game like A Link to the Past, I can use the sword attack all the time, which would kind of take away from the gameplay, but whatever. But yeah, that's mostly that feature. I'll do it again in this level. I'm actually not pressing single buttons right now. I'm using the turbo. I'm not the best Smash TV player ever, so don't comment and be like, man, you suck at Smash TV. I'm greatly aware. Oh crap. Game break. But yeah, since I showed you that effect, I can pretty much show you the other ones now. Another main one I was talking about was the start-stop option, the slow button to be exact. Like I said, you can change the speed in which this happens. So actually, I have mine, I think, low right now. So I'm just going to show you the level I have it on right now. You can see it slows the game at a kind of slow rate, but I'm going to go ahead and switch it to fully. So you can see how fast it's slowing the game down. So it's slowing it about every 2 frames per second, I would say. So yeah, it slows it down pretty good. I did it playing Fire Striker, and it slowed down pretty fast, seeing how the pause menus like that. Same thing with Street Fighter 2. How every single time you pause the game, it goes, "Oh, fight!" It did that every time, so it kind of slowed down the game to a weird kind of extent. It's not only 2 levels, like I said. You can start slow and get slower. I mean, you can start really fast and get slower and slower, and then faster and faster and faster, which is actually a pretty cool aspect. Oh, gang raped again. But yeah, and it's the same way with the turbo buttons, which this game you don't have any kind of different shooting mechanisms. It's always the same speed. But yeah, that's pretty much the gameplay aspect of the Super Advantage. So yeah, it comes in handy playing games like this and Street Fighter and all of the main games really. But yeah, the turbo is always helpful in certain cases, and so is the slow button if you're fighting a boss or whatever you're doing. So yeah. Opinion on the Super Advantage is it's an amazing peripheral. It is extremely useful. It's well made. Good lord, it even has a metal back. It's the rubber feet and everything. Even the whole metal casing. The buttons are put well together. The fight stick is well put together. The slider knobs, the buttons, everything's put together well. I would recommend this to anyone. The people I would recommend this most to is if you're a big fighter fan, if you're huge, If you're a huge Street Fighter fan, Mortal Kombat fan, I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. Uh, Anyone who likes that, I would most totally recommend it. It's helpful. It's put together well. It's amazing. And heck, even if you're not a fighter fan, you can still play with it. You can play any game on it, really. Like I did. I played Smash TV on it. And that's not even a fighter game. It's more of a shoot 'em up game. See, anything works with it. Even if you don't, even if you're not going to use any of these, and you want comfort instead of having to use the old super pad, you can play with it in your lap. I mean, it's just easy to access. There's really nothing that's stopping you. It's really light. It fits straight in my lap, and I'm a big guy. It's perfect. Even if you are going to use the turbo knobs, it comes in perfect, and I do say perfect shape. It works great because anything could happen. You could have a boss fight. You could just get into a game seriously, and they can help you out. Even if you're not into that kind of stuff, like I said, it can be used just to play. Like I do. I would use this to play A Link to the Past, games like that. Super Metroid's a good example. Heck, I'd even play Super Mario World on it. Same way with the NES version. I would probably play the original Zelda on there. It's not just made for fighters. It's just more of an arcade style kind of joystick controller. It works perfectly. And I mentioned back earlier in the video about the length of the cord that goes into the SNES back to you, the controller cord. It is actually very good length. I would estimate it about maybe 2.5 to 3 feet, which reaches a pretty good distance if you're playing. It doesn't have to be too far. Some people's may differ, but that's about how far it reaches. I'm going to go over the some of the other things, like the controller output. It's in good condition. It's put well together. But yeah, I'm going to get back on the topic of my opinion. My opinion, I would give this peripheral a 10 out of 10. I'm a huge Advantage fan, even from the NES era, even to the Super Advantage era. I love this. It's very helpful. I'm not the biggest fighter fan, but I find it helpful in games like Smash TV, Zelda, anything. It's just fun to play. So whenever you're sitting in there busting your thumbs to some super pad, you can sit back, relax, and play with a fight stick controller and have some buttons, just like the old arcade days. And you have the features, which is makes it a million times more epic. So my opinion is that this is something that every retro gamer should have. If you're not a Super Nintendo fan, heck, they have them for the NES. Like I said, the original Advantage. Go out to eBay, buy you one. I got mine for about $25. So no telling how much the regular Advantage is. And heck, mine's actually in really good condition. I got it for that price. So heck, if you find one for that price, I'd pick it up. Well, that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. Hope you have a good day. If you wouldn't mind, please comment, rate, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I know I'm not the best YouTuber ever. I just try to have some fun with my videos. Please don't leave any hateful comments. I know that the gameplay footage wasn't too awesome because of the scan lines and the stupid audio, but hey, I guess it's alright. At least I'm here having fun. Well, that's all, guys. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.